Hope your stay was comfortable.
You bet.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Jason Silva. I have a reservation.
Jason!
Alex? Oh my God, man.
How have you
been?
How long has it been?
It's been ages, man.
You haven't changed at all. You look exactly the same.
Thanks. I feel like since I've started doing business overseas, I've aged about twice as much. But,
No.
I need a little break, and I figured what better place to unwind than India.
Absolutely.
So what's going on, man? What are you doing?
You know what? I've got about 5 minutes before my car gets here. Let's grab a cup of coffee. I'll tell you all about
Perfect.
it. Thank you.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Take a look at this.
Yeah. Amazing holiday, man. Where is this? Kerala, Goa, Rajasthan?
This wasn't a holiday, Jason. This was business. I'm capitalizing on the advantage of Chattisgarh.
Business? Chattisgarh? Advantage?
Actually, you know what? I misspoke. What I should have said is advantages of doing business in Chattisgarh.
What do you mean?
I've made a video diary to share with the board back home. Why don't we take a look?
Yeah.
The growth advantage. The world knows India as a growth hotspot, but not many people are aware of the part of India that's growing even faster than the rest of the nation. And that place is Chattisgarh. Think of a state the size of Greece, with the population density of Switzerland. In the last 10 years, the gross domestic product of the state has grown 4 times to $43 billion. And this growth machine is hungry for more. After massive successes in power, steel, and other core areas, the platform is set for the growth of non-core sectors like IT, IT-enabled services, electronics, engineering, logistics, food processing, services, and many more. Everything for engineering and electronics is right here, including raw materials and an abundance of power. In terms of food processing, there's already a marketable surplus of agricultural produce, as well as great potential for dairy, meat processing, and fisheries. Regarding warehousing and logistics, Chattisgarh provides access to a massive population of 520 million people residing in the 7 adjoining states. In addition to these, there is enormous potential for growth in industries like textiles, pharmaceuticals, automotives, gems and jewelry, hospitality and tourism, as well as defense-related industries. 2 coffees, please.
That's amazing.
Right?
But what's the secret behind this kind of growth? I mean, why are all these industries headed there?
It's the advantage of natural resources. Metals, minerals, you name it, they've got it. Take a look at this. Vast deposits of 28 major minerals make Chattisgarh one of India's biggest mineral reserves. With optimal resource utilization, it produces 27% of India's total sponge iron and steel. (20% of the country's iron ore, contributes 15% of the country's aluminum, and produces over 16% of India's cement. That means 1 in every 6 houses in India is built with the cement produced right here. If you're planning to get into a mineral-based industry, you can prospect, explore, exploit, and manufacture right here. There's no need for shipping raw materials from elsewhere. But if that's something you do want to do, just sit back and export or import through either of 2 dry ports.
Well, that's all well and good, but what about infrastructure?
That's the next part of the story. Chattisgarh's infrastructure advantage. Chattisgarh is a power surplus state with about 24,000 megawatts of installed power capacity, while it consumes only 4,000 megawatts. That's a whopping 600% power surplus. And that surplus is available for businesses like ours to use at economical rates. And when power is on tap, business never has downtime. Most of Chattisgarh's heavy industries and plants have been running 24/7 for years. That's why critical components are made here. Indian Railways, for example, the lifeline of the country, runs on rails produced right here in Pillai. Let me give you an example of an advantage of a different kind. The right spirit, the right atmosphere for industry to thrive. One of the largest steel producers in the nation, the Pillai Steel Plant, has been producing since 1956. That's over 60 years without a single shutdown. No strike, no labor unrest.
So why don't I know about Chattisgarh? I mean, I know about other big places in India, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. Is it hard to reach or something?
No. Chattisgarh is in the heart of India. It's never far from anywhere, under 100 minutes flight from all major cities in India, including Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, and Hyderabad. That's the connection advantage. Choose rail, road, or air. They all work for you. By air, there's Raipur Airport, which handles over 1 million passengers and 9,000 flights a year. The airport will soon go international, connecting Chattisgarh directly to global hubs. 3 more airports are proposed, and under the Udaan scheme, the government plans to connect more of Chattisgarh by flight, with tickets costing less than $40. By rail, Chattisgarh is on the southeastern railway line between Mumbai and Kolkata, making it accessible by rail from anywhere in the country. And finally, by road, 12 national highways passing through the state provide seamless connectivity. So, people or products, you can get anyone or anything in and out of Chattisgarh very easily.
I'm impressed, man. I mean, you've definitely done your homework. You've got it all worked out for your board.
Yeah, and if they're not already sold, I know one thing that's really going to swing it for them.
Nah, you don't mean...
I do. Golf. And the quality of the courses, well, they're on par with the best I've seen.
You better get as much practice as you can. I mean, once your business gets rolling, you're going to be spending more time meeting government officials than hanging out on the links, right?
No. In Chattisgarh, government meetings are super smooth. It's part of the business-friendly policy advantage. We spend more time on the golf course than you might think. Let me walk you through Mantrale. It's the government secretariat. The first time I visited Mantrale, the seat of the government in Chattisgarh, I was awestruck. If you think of government offices as difficult to access, forbidding, and maze-like, get ready to change your perspective. Here, everything felt open, inviting, and breezy, and that's how they do business. It is perhaps the only Chief Minister's office in India that has an ISO 9001 rating. Chattisgarh complies with over 96% of the global standard parameters for reforms in ease of doing business. It's one of the reasons why the World Bank and the Government of India rank Chattisgarh 4th in the country for ease of doing business. So forget about waiting. Sector-specific plug-and-play infrastructure means your business can be up and running in weeks. There's even single-window clearance for investment promotion. Chattisgarh provides businesses with the peace and political stability they require to succeed. Chattisgarh's Chief Minister, Dr. Raman Singh, has overseen the security and development of the state for the past 14 years, being chosen for 3 consecutive terms by over 25 million people. And this next point will be music to your ears. There's a cost advantage here like nowhere else. A combination of factors, like lower cost of construction, labor, electricity, water, and real estate, means you have more capital free to set up and run your enterprise. So if you're getting into an industry, you need a pretty good excuse not to be here.
Sounds progressive.
That's the next advantage.
What do you mean?
Well, Chattisgarh has made the right to skill development a law, an enforceable entitlement that's creating a huge workforce of skilled labor for a myriad of businesses. Chattisgarh's rating on the Gender Equality Index is among the best in India. While the male literacy rate is one of the highest in the country, female literacy has doubled in the last decade alone. Apart from literacy, the state also focuses on skill development and higher education. Some of India's finest institutions are adding 30,000 engineers and 75,000 graduates and postgraduates to the workforce every year. That's a great talent pool for companies to draw from. And last, but perhaps the most important advantage, the smart life advantage, as exemplified by the smart city they're building. Naya Raipur was designed after careful study of the world's smartest cities. Live close to work, enjoy vast open spaces, clean air and blue skies, from road lighting to underground cables, water body maintenance and waste treatment. Everything is managed smartly and centrally. Buildings are energy efficient, institutes are wired to the world, and people are in tune with a progressive global consciousness.
What can I say? I mean, I'm speechless. Hey, do you mind if I borrow this presentation to show to my board?
Absolutely. I hope they like it, and I hope the next time we meet, it's in Chattisgarh.
Yeah.
Are you ready to explore the advantages of doing business in Chattisgarh?